Okay. And we are live. Rolling. Fun time last night playing some hill runs. Runs? What the fuck are friends? Friends. Yeah, what the fuck is a friend? Friend. Friend can refer to a German surname and also to be the alternative spelling of the word friend. Huh. Okay. Well, we are back for 13 Sentinels. We're going to continue the story. We're going to do a lot of story today. In theory, I shouldn't have issues or moving forward. I have since taken that capture card and murdered it. Well, I had my dad murder it, more accurately. He had some anger out. Only for him because I got to throw something, a piece of equipment aside for the first time in a long time and be able to go, I don't want this anymore. Destroy it. Happy. Doesn't really have much anger issues. We don't really have, well, there's some stuff here and there, but like we don't really have that problem. But like sometimes you need to have like a moment where you just need to go into like an anger room, right? And just break a bunch of stuff. Oh, that's a piece of mind. All right, we're gonna continue 13 Sentinels. We're gonna do a whole bunch of story stuff, and I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try and take care of 3 character stories up until the point the game says stop, and then we're going to hit up a whole bunch of combat, and we'll go from there. Go ahead and transition, and I could hear the game just fine. Let's turn it up a tad. Helldivers 2 is a little louder than this game, so volume and hold all the volumes up. Okay. Do one last check to make sure the streams are and I did download Server Bop. I gotta mess with a few more settings before I actually start using that. And once I Server Bop up and running, I'll be able to have a combined chat on my end. I know Twitch doesn't necessarily like it if you have it on their end, but since I don't, for now, I'm not putting the chat up on screen. Not really necessary. So, but it would be convenient, especially like in OBS, if I could have both. Because at the moment, I don't even have. Yeah, I don't have a dock. Or fortunately, I haven't bothered to set it up. So let's get into it. We played for about 12.5 hours. And all right. We're going to consider everything, and then we'll start moving.
I don't care that we lost. I'm proud my country could rebuild after what happened. But I won't accept this future. Now that I know we lose the war, that's all the more reason to go back. I'll bring the Sentinel with me, and I'll change history. It's my duty to fight and protect the people. I have to save as many of them as I can. But what if it's impossible for me to go back?
Or not even worthwhile.
I'm trapped here? Chihiro. All right, that's enough. Get it together. Don't get discouraged. You will make it back. No matter what it takes. I wonder, what if I never actually traveled through time? It's possible that space-time here is warped somehow. But it could just be a local effect. I should try heading toward the school. Maybe time is flowing normally over there.
We're going to use our thinker for a few more moments, and then we'll go back to this one. And Anthony did tell me that obviously it's kind of obvious, but like depending on which characters you use first and you go down their storylines first, you get different information. Apparently, like some people have went down his storyline first, and they had no idea what was happening with the time travel and stuff, and they were just as lost as he is. Whereas for me, since I've already went through a couple other character stories, and now I'm going through Kataro's, it's interesting to see the character behind on the information that I have, especially since I've already met him, where he seemingly is already at least ingratiated to 1985 with some people. So it's really interesting, and one thing I am looking forward to when I beat this game is to go down the full timeline in order and to see, you know, all the events play out, like, and in the order they're supposed to play out in chronological.
Before the war, my uncle gave me a sci-fi novel. A story about traveling through time to the future. It only ever felt like a far-off fantasy. To think it ever become a reality. Why were just the Sentinel and I brought here? That thing is beyond me. I'm no expert, but I know it's capable of some extraordinary feats. Time travel, though. Could the Sentinel possess an ability like that? Our mother's terrible at sewing, but she makes peace together with scraps of cloth.
Yeah. Also, Anthony was also kind enough to inform me that R1, if you hit R1, that bumps you to the next piece of information you don't have. Rather than have to skip like a single line here and there, it's like it will skip to the next portion of the conversation. Also, I don't think I've showed this off. This is my Cloud Sephiroth Collector's Edition figure. At this one, I got the FF7 Rebirth Deluxe Edition.
I checked the library for any records of such a weapon, but in all of history, nothing like it has ever existed. Not in the US, not anywhere. What was that thing?
Okay, let's just peek around. I don't believe there's anything for him to interact with, but you never know. Just want to make sure there's...
Nothing's changed today either.
Okay.
It hasn't gone anywhere. It's still there, hiding behind all those elaborate...
So we still have that. And gaze, nothing new.
I wonder if that's the place Amiguchi-kun lives. Must be out of their minds to live so high up. Gives me the chills just thinking about it.
It is interesting to have that perspective of someone from 1945 going, man, super tall buildings, that's... Oh, that's weird.
It's possible that's... but it...
To Sakura High School.
Hurry up, Miwa-chan! Slow down, Iori-chan.
Female students. Looks like the school's still here.
It's also interesting because he's not by any means... Oh.
Isn't that...
Oh boy.
Hey, hold on!
Miura-kun? Thank goodness.
Oh boy. Okay, so this is also interesting because this is obviously after she time jump back because she knows him. I thought it was gonna be a thing of that she doesn't know who he is. Oh boy.
You're Natsuno Minami, right? The one I met at the shrine. What are you doing here?
I've gotta say, you had me pretty worried. I had no idea where you went.
You got into the robot.
I can't believe you're here too.
I couldn't find you anywhere. thought you got snatched up and hauled off to Area 51. But anyway, what have you been up to?
Wait,
Wait a minute. Maybe she doesn't.
Where have you been?
A kind student's been letting me stay at his place. Aside from that, I've been sleeping outdoors.
Outdoors? Hang on. This is my mess, so I have to figure out how to clean it up.
I know she does, right?
But then again, I can't really bring a boy into the house. Oh yeah! Granny Tamao went on a trip. So Jiro-kun should be the only one home. That house does have a lot of rooms.
Granny Tamao?
Sorry. Let me go grab my stuff really quick. I'll be right back, so just wait here. Then we'll head over to the Karabe's house.
Karabe?
Man. 1945 Karabe house. Flashback. Okay, thank you for actually telling me this is meant to be an actual flashback and not like a current event thing, like he's time traveling and such. So I do appreciate them doing that. Dent.
Managed to leave quite the dent.
Are you kicking it? Are you aiming for your little sister? Gotta aim lower, man.
Chihiro? You don't have to cry. It's not like you did this on purpose. I'm sure Uncle isn't mad about it anymore.
What about you? Are you mad?
No, he's impressed.
Of course not. I'm your big brother. I'll always be on your side, Chihiro. Now, come on out. So, how'd you hit the pillar with the laundry bucket? You must have been playing pretty rough.
Yeah, how the fuck does that happen?
The bunny was biting. And it beat up giant ghosts. Because the ghosts smash all the houses. And more of them keep coming.
Such strange ghosts. Did you come up with them yourself?
No, Tamao told me about them.
Oh.
I'm sorry, Chihiro-chan. My father has quite a short temper. I'm sorry. This was all my fault.
Tamao-san.
It only happened because I told Chihiro-chan about my dreams.
Oh, fuck.
Is it okay for you to be awake right now?
Everyone having weird dreams.
I've
Memories
been
of the
feeling
future.
much better lately. And I have Goto-san from Tokyo to thank for that. He's been sharing some foreign medicine with me.
As in medicine from the
It's just
future?
that ever since I started taking it, I keep having strange dreams. But they feel like more than just dreams. They're like memories that I just suddenly remember.
The sirens.
This is bad. Turn on the radio.
Oh, it's a TVD got a radio in that place. That's interesting.
This military broadcast. Air raid alarms have been sounded. Enemy is flying at low altitude. More air units to be expected. To prepare against the coming invasion. We ask all citizens to unite as we fortify our air defenses.
It's a massive enemy raid.
We have to hurry to a bomb-proof shelter. Come on, Chihiro-chan. We have to go.
And the bunny. Save the bunny.
Jiro-kun, are you home?
Minami-san. Couldn't you have knocked first?
Come on, your Granny Tamao and I are best buds. We're neighbors. Think I don't know my way around the place? Anyway, I've got a favor to ask.
Oh, Minami-san, I didn't know you lived so close.
Did you really need to come out?
You're Yakushiji-san, our classmate? Wait, no way. Are you two?
Do you need something from him?
It's not what it looks like. This is just... you know...
Natsuno-san?
Oh, come on in.
Pardon my interruption.
Let's see. Let's consider some info before we continue.
Natsuno-san.
This is like alternate version of the cutscene.
Keitaro. She certainly is quite... Yes. I admit, she's bright, cheerful, attractive. But right now, I have more urgent matters to tend to.
I want to... So this is what's kind of cool about playing the same scene but from another character's point of view, is that in my head, I'm thinking... like, this is what he's thinking in this moment versus, you know, what Megumi was thinking in this moment versus what Jiro was thinking in that moment, right? Versus what Natsuno was thinking. So it's like, it is cool that for the scenes that do have crossover like this, to be able to, like, have him... like, in my head, I played him having his thoughts like he's thinking about Natsuno. Whereas the entire time, you know, the other characters are thinking about things much differently. It's one of those cool things that when you play a scene in the same way, and it's basically the same scene again, it's really cool to have that.
So this house is still standing.
Okay, that's what he meant by that line, because he'd been here before.
My name is Keitaro Miura.
That's also another cool thing, is that when I first watched this scene, I had no idea that Keitaro was actually from 1945. And I probably missed that early on. But what's cool about this is that I thought when he said that, I thought he was referencing like, oh, he's from the future or something. And he's aware like, oh yeah, the buildings are destroyed. And like he's just used to seeing this house destroyed. I didn't put two and two together. Like, no, that means he's from the past. And he's seen it. So that's a cool thing. That's, again, there's a lot of cool stuff I like doing.
It's kind of complicated, but yeah. I need you to let him stay over for a few days.
What? How do you know Minami-san?
Come on, I know you have a spare room. Just let him stay until your granny's back. In exchange, I won't tell anyone you're living with a girl.
That's not...
The details don't matter. Just let him stay, alright?
I asked you to figure out why those two are
Thanks.
staying
See ya.
together. Oh,
Natsuno-san, is this...
It's fine, it's fine. I live super close by. So if you need anything, just let me know.
There she goes.
you ever gonna wear pants? I'm not complaining.
This is awkward.
Oh, she has a spacesuit, I guess. Oh, one thing before I forget about it. So in the there we go. Okay. So what's interesting is I couldn't find this scene when I was looking up Kitaro's scene, right? But Anthony told me last night, no, yeah, some stuff like that is going to appear only in the all events tab. And that's interesting that this scene is the technical beginning of the story. You know, 2187. So that means... oh god, I didn't realize that the movie scene actually takes place this early. I have to review this way more. The all events tab, because some of the scenes where the characters are obviously older or obviously somewhere in the future, that is actually helps me put some things in perspective. Okay, we'll review this later on when we get some more scenes and stuff, but that is good to know. Good to know that the all events tab. Jesus, so that, okay, man, I didn't realize that scene that we had a flash forward to, a flashback to, was actually the beginning of the story. I'm not sure if I'm going to do this. I would be interested to do so. I think what I will do once this game is all said and done and we have all the scenes unlocked, I don't know if I'm going to necessarily go through every scene, but I definitely know that I'm going to rewatch a couple scenes, and I definitely will go through the entire list of events in order to just get a proper accounting of this happens here, this happens here. Also, just a quick sidebar, Vanillaware, I deeply appreciate in your complex, crazy, and kind of convoluted time travel story that takes place over multiple time periods and events at different periods of time in those same events. I appreciate you giving me a timeline viewer that is in order. So that way, if I'm ever having a moment like I just had where I'm like, I don't know when this event is supposed to take place in the overall timeline of events with these characters. Oh, this happens before this one. Got it. So I appreciate that. I have read, watched, and played some time travel stories that do not do that, and it's really tough to sometimes try to fit in a timeline when something happens when you don't necessarily have all the information, or even when you do. Anyone's curious, watch the movie Primer. Dear God, that movie, when you first watch it, even if you have a rough idea of where things are happening and when they happen, it's still something that you need to go and look up a guide to figure out exactly where everything happens. Look at time travel movie though.
Pardon me. I know Natsuno-san's intentions are good, but I really don't want to be an inconvenience.
Are you hungry? Why don't you join us for dinner?
No, I shouldn't.
Food, man.
Your stomach thinks you should.
No, that was,
That was just a fart.
I'll fix you a plate.
Man. Ooh. I don't think I've ever had my stomach get that loud before. Then again, because I always eat. So. Then again, I'm not like a skinny little Japanese kid from 1945 stuck here where there's so much bucket food on the table it's still steaming. My God, that does look good.
So, Tamao-san is your grandmother? Is she in good health?
Grandma? She's fit as a fiddle.
Get in there,
She's
Kataro.
visiting relatives back in Shimane. That's why she isn't here.
Shimane. She must be with her mother's side of the family in Iwami.
Let's just consider 1945 really
Despite a
quick.
catastrophic loss, Japan recovered quite well. It seems to have entered a prosperous new era. Almost too prosperous.
Do you know my grandma?
Yeah, we used to date.
Yes.
You do, huh? So then? How long do you need a place to stay?
Not long. Just until I can make my way back home.
Well, alright. If that's the case, it shouldn't be a problem. Just try not to cause any trouble. Feel free to use the guest room on the first floor.
Thank you.
There's a second floor to this place?
There's a projection device
Oh,
where
yeah,
the
Tetsuya
radio
assumes
used to
so.
be. It's been lightly remodeled, but it's the same house. I could have sworn it burned to the ground.
Because it did, homie. No, the reason why I said the second floor is because in my head, the way this room is built and some things are built, in my head I'm defaulting to the Emiya household from Fate. Nope, nothing here. Nothing to consider.
There's a projection device where the radio used to be. It's been lightly remodeled, but it's the same house.
God,
I could have sworn it burned to the ground.
giving this kid a smartphone would blow his fucking mind.
The damage on this pillar is missing. And it wasn't changed when they remodeled. If this really is the Karabe's house, then it should be right here. Chihiro left a dent in this pillar.
Okay. Back to the beginning.
On my parents' property, there was a wooden single-story house. It was built in the middle of the 20th century. That humble little place stood for about 100 years. My grandfather often told me stories about it. Some of his fondest childhood memories were at that house.
That sounds lovely. I'll have it produced for you.
You will, but all I have left are old photographs.
This isn't Earth, is it? Okay, I'm taking a huge swing here that I'm going to be very wrong about, I'm sure. I don't think this is Earth. I think this might be all simulation. Man, Kataro has given me way more information about everything. Holy shit. And I'm probably wrong. Don't understand. I'm probably wrong because I'm not going to spend too much time thinking about this, but I think this might be a weird simulation situation. Maybe. We'll find out. It would explain some things, actually.
That's fine. I can restore them for you.
Or maybe weird clone descendant situation.
Oh, were you just on a call with someone else?
With Professor Karabe, yes. We were discussing the layout of the residential zone.
Oh, that's right. Professor Karabe was born in the 21st century. She's 120 years old, right?
Jesus.
She's receiving nanomachines.
She looks great for 120. I know that she's about to say she's getting nanomachine treatment, but god damn. I would love to look that good if I was 120. Fuck. I think she looks better than me now.
Treatment. But she still looks so young.
She's Professor Morimura's mentor, I hear. Quite an intelligent individual.
Well, yeah. She is the foremost expert on AI, after all.
Right. Anyway, is something wrong?
Why does something have to be wrong for me to call? Well, I just so happen to have a really urgent problem.
Yeah, it's down south.
Emotional support stat. And I need it from you.
Okay, we're good. I heard yelling. But
Oh, that does sound urgent. Then I'll be waiting.
I cannot wait to be like, wow, I just got a whole bunch of new info from Kataro. Wow, this is helping me understand way more of what's happening. And I'm gonna go and play more of Yuki's story, and it's just gonna be like, nah, it's actually not a simulation. They're actually, they're actually in the 18th century, and it's all like a weird mystic medicine dream. Then we'll go continue Juro's story. It's gonna be actually, it's less about that. It's just they're time traveling from the 80s, and it's just a Back to the Future plot. I'm like, I can't wait for this shit to just keep on going back and forth where I still have no idea what's happening. Mystery files obtained 2, updated 1, event archives obtained 4, close results. Darrow nor unlockable. Well, let's continue his story because we can unlock it.
Yes.
Okay, let's see. Anyone else? Okay, need to still do Nenjis. We still need to do Nenji if we want to continue Takakoshi. Oh, we could unlock one with her, right? No, but I've unlocked stuff. Well, since I'm here anyways. Ooh, that's interesting. Tamio is there's a one for 2188 and one for 1945, and then there's also one for 1985. There's just 45. Huh. And I still don't trust Fluffy. I think the cat is the mastermind. Oh, I've unlocked some, but okay. But I still have to spend some points on it. Got it. Alright. Let's just take a look. When does that... Okay, so that's literally the second part. So this one's 2187. The next one is 2188. Okay. This is fascinating. Let's continue on the remembrance path. Don't worry, we're gonna still do Kataro. I'm just seeing where everyone else is at. All right, I do like that the screen is getting like more and more crowded with everyone that we've unlocked. All right, Kataro. I like his hat. Bane 1985, clear skies. Monitoring the Sentinel from Kaide River.
No matter where I am, at least the sunset is always the same.
One moment. Okay. So let's go and we go back to this. Okay, I think I know the problem for that. I need to make sure whatever game I'm using a capture card on, I'm pausing because OBS does not like me having this be active. I'm hopping back. That's why we just had a big frame drop. Everything. It should be fine now. I'll have to keep that in mind. Set up, and then I'll have to behind the scenes try and take care of some stuff. Make it go by smoother. A's again.
The kid that lived next door to us was killed in an air raid. Children in this era don't have to worry about that. Nothing's changed today either. I need to figure out how to take back the Sentinel.
Just walk in.
Then I can find a way to return to 1945. Though, I can't seem to reactivate it. I've tried countless times, too. I hope I didn't break it. If there's a mechanical issue, I'd love to take a look at it. But security around the building's been tight lately. Now I can't get too close.
Alright. So...
I can't just sit here. Actually...
You can.
That factory at the mountain pass may have survived the air raid. It might still be standing in this era.
Let's review the thoughts of everything else.
I met Natsuno-san over at the shrine. She ended up dodging my question. What was she doing there? She attends the same school as Jiro-kun. At least that's what he told me. Despite a catastrophic loss, Japan recovered quite well.
That's just a good thing. Pause before I check anything. Can't necessarily do what I've been doing with when I'm streaming a game on my PC. That's good to know.
It seems to have entered a prosperous new era. Almost too prosperous. Before the war, my uncle gave me a sci-fi novel. A story about traveling through time to the future. It only ever felt like a far-off fantasy. To think it ever become a reality. Why were just the Sentinel and I brought here? That thing is beyond me. I'm no expert, but I know it's capable of some extraordinary feats. Time travel, though. Could the Sentinel possess an ability like that? Our mother... I checked the library. What was that thing?
Alright.
I can't just... Actually, that factory, it might...
Site of the factory. Let's check out the factory. 1600 hours heading to the factory Iami Path. Former factory site. Now it's a playground. On the slide. Nah, you coward. Swing set? No, I'm gonna say it. Swing sets are really fun. I mean, that's not really like a big hot take or a defensive take. It's just every time I see a swing set, they're always fun just to swing on for a little bit. It's a really fun activity, and you just can let your mind wander while you're just swinging around. Examine.
Ayame Park. This is where the factory used to be. Natsuno-san. Get it together, Keitaro. She certainly is... I saw when the war supposedly ends in that history book. August of 1945. If that's true, then Japan loses the war in just 3 months.
Well, it's 85 now, so it doesn't really matter. It's a child!
Chihiro? Is it really you?
What?
What business do you have with my little sister?
Who are you?
I'm that child's older brother.
Wait.
Is there something you need from her?
No.
Huh.
She just looks like a relative of mine.
Let's get going.
Okay. I need Goto as an option to figure out what the fuck is happening. Something tells me I'm not going to unlock Goto until like I've either A, unlocked everyone else, or B, way later, because assuming I'm going to be able to go through his storyline, I feel like his is going to give a lot of answers. Can't wait for him to be like, he was a 7th century shaman that believed that stars were grains of sand, and his mind was blown when a robot appeared. And it turns out he has no fucking idea what's going on either, because the lolly is the actual true mastermind, and the lolly is working with Fluffy the cat and BJ the robot, because they're actually interdimensional beings that are trying to take over the planet. I swear to God, if I get that right by just making me shitposting for a moment there, I'm not shitposting more often. Alright, let's consider.
Chihiro. If she's still alive, she'd be over 40 by now. If she's... We don't have a family burial plot where I'd find her. I have no idea what's happened to her. She's either alive somewhere in this world, or... Chihiro, I'm going to find my way back to you.
This is the worst part of time traveling, is the whole idea of jumping so far in the future and missing out on people's lives. Like, that is kind of like the whole plot of that upcoming game, Exodus, made by ex-Bioware devs, where The whole gimmick of that game is that you time travel. Well, you try not really time travel. You're only just moving forward, but like due to how the distance you're traveling, how fast you're traveling, you don't age, but everyone else ages by like 5,000 years or so, or even hundreds of years, or a couple hundred years. So civilizations that you helped develop that were like this small little village become
I should
this.
go talk to Natsuno-san. She must know something.
Sunset, visiting my alma mater in Sakura High School front gate. I did not read that last word. I believe it was
Sakura High School.
How long have we been going?
Nothing like the school I attended.
Hour and a half, I think. We've been doing nothing but Kataro story though. Cat, you tell me what you know.
If she's...
Enter the school grounds. Hang on, is there anything else here? No. Okay, now we'll enter the school grounds. Sakura High School, old building passageway.
It's still here. It's been renovated. But I do recognize this building.
Yes, I did check the event page, and I actually have 2 more. I got another event. I got these 2 as number 1 and number 2 respectively. And I think I'm having a better idea of what's happening. But I could be wrong. For I know it all could be the Fluffy the Cat's entire dream.
If this is the school building, then over there's where the potato field used to be.
Potato field?
Looks like that plot of land got bigger.
Wait, you guys harvest potatoes here?
I wonder if there's a way in.
Yeah, just use the goddamn door. Fucking weirdo. Our high school, old
There's
building.
no one here. Do they not use this building?
Yeah, my reaction after the VOD. Yeah, I had a moment where I realized, oh shit, that's when that happened. I thought that was way later in the timeline. I didn't realize that's the beginning of the story, at least. So that threw everything for a loop. I did go on a little bit of a thing of like, man, if you did Kataro first, you have a slightly better understanding of what the fuck is happening, at least initially. Of like, oh, okay, so this is where these events are at, so that means this is the information you're operating with. Meanwhile, I'm over here going, I'll just save Kataro for a while and let's do some other characters.
This building was brand new. Now the floorboards creak.
It was brand new.
The pillars are all scratched up. And really has been 40 years.
I think my favorite thing about Kataro is his hat. What the fuck? I did meet the lolly though. We have officially met the lolly, Dotaru, and also I met Goto knowing the lolly as well. I really need Goto's side of the story because I feel like he has some info that I desperately need.
This is where I waited for Takatoshi-san.
Oh.
And Tamao-san came to see me
Chihiro.
off.
Right? That's the law you're talking about? Unless there's actually another character that is meant to be that. Because when I've met Chihiro, little sister character.
How strange.
Everyone's a little sister.
It almost feels like it was all just a distant dream.
You were here yesterday, my dude.
Alright, enough. This isn't the time to be getting sentimental.
I think this is the perfect time to be sentimental. Go to front gate. Nope, that's the only hero I've met so far. Sunset, Sakura High School, front gate.
Oh, Miura-kun.
Oh, it's you. The other man in the house. The one that is diverting my attention. Yeah, probably. Either probably or I have...
Megumi-san, thank you again for the bento you gave me. I found a nice spot to eat it by the Kaide River. A bento with meatballs.
That sounds good, actually.
Quite luxurious. I was very...
Look at the logs. These are all the characters we have. Unless you're counting the trap. Because the trap is not that. And I don't have, yeah, the files, so I'm... And it might be one of the names that I haven't... I had to unlock. More than likely. Because I can see all I need to have mystery points. Yeah. Unless you're counting BJ, the robot.
very impressed.
Oh, they were just regular old meatballs. Nothing special, but I'm glad you liked it.
Look, regular meatballs, if you make them well, put some love into it.
What are you doing out here?
Tasty.
Are you looking for someone?
What are you doing out here?
I'm trying to find Natsuno-san. Would you happen to know where she is?
Minami-san? She should be in the track room. The athletic building's over that way. Want me to go check?
No, that's okay.
Oh yeah. So for dinner tonight, I think I'll make Hamburg steak. You seem to really like it.
You mean that giant ball of meat?
Yeah.
Hamburger meat, yeah. It's Jiro's favorite. So try not to come home too late.
Hamburger.
Those meatballs they call hamburger. I've never had anything so delicious. Enough. This is no time to be distracted by food.
I love people like that get really hyped up for hamburgers or hamburgers. It's like Miller and Metal Gear Solid. Sakura High School Athletics Building. Yeah, I mean, it also doesn't help the fact that he comes from a time where it's like, yeah, food rations, man. We're lucky if we get more than a single rice ball. And then now he's coming in like there's an entire table of food that is always steaming ready for him. And it's like, whoa. It's like, what is it? Takakashi's, he loves his, Akabon. Absolutely loves them. And I'm like, yeah, I get it. They look good.
Staring at me. I'm glad I found Natsuno-san. But I don't like all this attention.
Dude, you look like an actual Persona protagonist.
Hey, you!
You look like Naoto. Yeah, yeah.
You've been standing there an awfully long time.
Yeah?
What are you doing?
Hanging out.
I'm waiting for Natsuno Minami.
Minami? How do you know her?
And how old are you?
Looks like a middle school uniform to me.
No, I'm,
Seriously?
Oh, she's wearing a skirt.
You guys
Jesus.
have to be so nosy?
Natsuno-san.
Used to her wearing booty
Come on,
shorts. I
let's
forgot
go.
she wears other clothing.
So Minami's got a boyfriend, huh?
What's up?
Sorry I took a while getting changed.
It's fine. I said
You
I'd
literally
wait.
just throw on to, take the skirt off and throw on
whenever you
booty
exercise,
shorts. How long does it take
all
you?
change into outfits that show your legs. That's fascinating.
Anyway, You kind of showed up at school out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Everything okay?
Yeah, so about this time travel.
Natsuno-san, I met you before. Back in 1945.
Yeah.
And now, here you are.
Huh?
You must know something about all this. About how I ended up in this era. Please, tell me what you know.
That's, Jeez, how do I put this?
Tell him.
Look, I can't really talk about it here.
He is a bit of a gooner, isn't he?
We could go to the building I used back in my time. It seemed to be empty.
Unless you're talking about me.
The old school building. We can go in there?
Look, here. No, we're gonna do something here. You're gonna call me a gooner. Go back to the title screen. Look at that! Look at that! You see the cheeks! Like, if... Also, we're lucky the wind is not as nuts, because... Yeah, like I see at least 4 characters that are dangerously close to giving us panty shots. And yes, that does include our boy Ogata right there. See that little flap of his jacket? Yeah, that's gonna flash us. He's the most dangerous one of all. You know that he has a pompadour down south.
Yes, it was open.
It is an anime, yeah. Not sure if you caught it. We did get our first panty shot of the game. I wasn't sure if we were going to get one. Wasn't really expecting it, but I was like, oh, there it is. I want to know. I'm curious if that's kind of like a, okay, it's out of the way. We did it. Now we can move on. We can move on with the life.
All right. Then we'll talk about it there. Let's go.
Sucker High School, old building.
I always thought this place would be locked up. We should be good here. Miura-kun, can you keep a secret?
Of course.
Yeah.
Okay,
You keep this BJ a secret.
then I'll tell you. Don't freak out, okay? This is BJ. He's an alien from the future. BJ's looking for the robot he used to get here. And I'm helping him find it.
A robot?
Does the word Sentinel ring a bell?
Yeah, man.
That Sentinel from back in 1945 belongs to BJ's alien friend. There are a few of them, too.
How does she know about the Sentinel?
She has a talking
Did
robot,
she say
man.
it was made by aliens? It's a top-secret military weapon created by Japan.
I don't need to tell you this, but those babies are capable of time travel.
BJ.
This BJ. I have some questions about it. I've heard Shikishima engineers talk about something like this. Isn't this actually a type of scout unit?
Shikishima? They don't dabble in alien technology. All they do is make weapons, and BJ is no weapon.
Oh no.
But
If he's just a scout unit, explain how he can talk. Don't be a jerk, Miura-kun. BJ isn't some kind of robot. This is just a spacesuit. Aliens come in all shapes and sizes. My guess is, the only thing inside that suit is BJ's brain.
A lot of assumptions.
I don't care who's responsible for creating the Sentinel. I need it to save my country. But
Dude, it's
what
fine.
do I do? The circuit should have repaired itself by now. But I can't seem to reactivate it. Why are
Tell
you
me what you
searching
know,
for the Sentinel?
Wally.
What's your objective?
To uncover the truth.
The truth?
You wish to know where you came from. Do you not?
Yeah.
What are you talking about? I came from 1945.
Incorrect. Your log proves otherwise.
My log?
Yeah, show us.
Yeah, she's not the brightest, but she makes up for it with short hair. So, evens out, right?
This log. If you really have it, I'd like to see it.
I thought he was about to scan his dick. I'll be honest.
I've switched over to a private channel. Professor Takamiya, can you hear me?
Is that...
Miura-kun?
Professor Takamiya.
I'm connected now. Thanks, Mira-kun.
What the heck?
Yeah.
Yuki-chan?
Everything goes smoothly with the shuttle?
I was able to secure a seat thanks to you. It'll probably be the last shuttle. This place will be lost by tomorrow, too.
Has the front line advanced that much already?
Afraid so. If anything, they're picking up speed. Did Natsuno get out safely?
She arrived in Sector 4 about 5 hours ago.
Ah, so she's there with you. You know, you two. I never approved of your relationship.
Oh.
Mom! There's my girl.
All right. That her, Yuki essentially being Natsuno's mom, or at least a version of that. It makes sense for the protectiveness, but it only makes the lesbian vibes even weirder. Not against it though.
You know I'm only kidding. I didn't think you wanted to talk to me anymore. Of course I do.
Also, Yuki is my favorite character so far, and 50% of that is because her idle stance of just kneeling. She's really cool.
I'm sorry about all the trouble with your father. He and I haven't been on good terms since we split up.
It's okay, Mom. I want to be with you.
I know. Me too, Natchan.
Yuki-chan's my mom?
I'm sorry, Professor Takamiya. The shuttle's about to take off.
All right. I'll see you at Sector 3 in 14 hours.
So far, I thought it was gonna be Natchan because her design is more appealing to me, but Yuki's really cool so far. Like, and a lot of her story I'm actually really down for. So, yeah, so far Yuki is best girl for now, but we'll see. I do like a lot of Kataro's story so far, though.
Landing Zone 10.
Looking forward to it.
The
Don't we?
destruction is spreading. It's only a matter of
See it.
time until the surface is lost.
Opinion.
What the heck was all that?
Plot. Where's that? Moment, let me something. It's because she has glasses, isn't it? Is that why she's the best girl? Maybe we'll do that. Best boy. Let's take a look. Actually, let me review the characters real quick. Great opportunity to just kind of take a moment right in the middle of this. Pro tag, cool. I do agree, Takakoshi. He is best boy so far. Like, I like a lot of Kataro's story so far, because also with the hat. 50% of the work. He has a cool hat. But I like Takakoshi's a lot. It does help the fact that his story is him attempting to not fall into a trap and failing utterly. I do like Tomi, but yeah, no, Yuki so far I think is my favorite character. I do like a lot of Shu Amaguchi though. He is that cool kid that everyone wanted to be friends with. All right.
That was just a segment of the log I've retained.
I have to know.
You have the whole plot, huh,
When was
BJ?
that log recorded?
In the year 2188.
That doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
How's this even possible?
Time travel.
Yuki
Or
Chan's
simulation.
mom in the future?
Or clones. Fucking knew it. Master files obtained for Event Archive, so let's see. Alright, let's take a look at his chart. We don't have... Never mind. We have 3 other branches to go. 1 involving Goto. Okay. Alright. Hey, thank you for chatting, buddy. Okay. Well, let's just keep on going down to Kataro train. May 1985, clear skies. Monitoring the Sentinel from Kaide River. Sunset, Kaide
No
River,
matter where
riverbed.
I am, at least the sunset is always the same. That
BJ.
scout unit is an alien from the future. At least that's what Natsuno-san says. The footage he showed us is allegedly from the future. If it's real, then how am I still alive 200 years from now? All I know for certain is that it's no ordinary scout unit.
Alright. Let's go through to
She's
make
from
sure.
1985. She seems to know about the existence of other Sentinels. Is that how she's able to travel through time? Maybe there's another way. In any case,
There's gotta be
she
another
appears
way.
to be a central figure in all this. Could she still be at school?
We'll check out the other paths really quick.
Those meatballs they call
Hamburger.
before it only ever felt like a. If she. I don't care. There's certain. Our month piece. I checked. Not a.
Okay. Let's review just to make sure.
Not. Though, if there's a mechanical issue.
Okay. Well,
I saw when the war supposedly ends in that history book. August of 1945. If that's true, then she's
let's
from
go hang out with
19
Natsuno. Sakura High School. Or Strawberry High School. Sunset, visiting my alma mater in Sakura Ward. Sunset, Sakura High School, front gate.
Natsuno-san.
Oh, Miura-kun.
Talking to a cat.
Megumi-san.
You know where the track room is?
Yes.
Oh, right. Have you seen Jiro around anywhere?
No.
I see. Maybe he went home already.
Interesting. Just you hold the button down.
For dinner tonight, what should I make?
Hamburger.
We could have hamburger.
Again?
No, that's all right. I'm fine with anything.
Well, let's see. We've had nothing but meat these last few days. I think I want to make some fish for Jiro. Okay, I better run to the store. I'll see you later.
Where do you guys get the money? Go to athletics building.
Natsuno-san's over there.
Soccer high school athletics building. Hey, I know you.
You again. Minami isn't here today. Must have been really important. She even ditched practice.
Is that so?
Hey, are you Minami-san's boyfriend?
How
In the
far
future,
have you
sure.
two gone?
In the future.
No, you've got it all wrong. Do you happen to know where she went?
All she said was that she was in a hurry. But I don't know where she went.
I know where. She went over to Tokisaka Shrine.
Again.
What's she doing there?
Not sure. I didn't ask.
What the fuck? She went through a pillar. Okay, that's a option.
Tokisaka Shrine, huh? That's where I first met her. But it was back in my own era.
No, we're gonna talk to you. Get back here. Okay. Let's be thinking. Let me look away. Oh, I'm talking to the randos, yes. I'm looking away and I'm thinking.
Tokisaka Shrine, huh? That's where I first met her. But it was back in...
I won't be able to interact with her. That's fine. She's watching me. Tokisaka Shrine. Tokisaka Shrine.
Amazing. The shrine's hardly changed at all. The surrounding thicket, on the other hand, that has changed considerably. I don't see Natsuno-san anywhere. I wonder if she's hiding behind the trees again. What I'd give to see that.
Oh. T-1000.
No luck. We couldn't find it. I wonder where it could be.
Natsuno-san.
Whoa!
You said you could travel back at any time?
Whoa! Hey! What are you doing out so late? And why are you here, of all places?
Natsuno-san, what was that just now?
Time travel, baby.
There was a big flash of light and you just appeared. Just like when I came to this era in my Sentinel. Same flash of light and everything. Come to think of it, this happened at the shrine back when we first met, too. There was a similar flash, almost like lightning. I get it now. You have to come here to travel through time.
What do we do, BJ?
Kill him.
Please, tell me what's going on. I just want to go home.
Well established. Home is not where you think it's at.
Are you just going to leave your Sentinels behind?
Oh yeah, that's how you got here. What are you going to do with it?
I'll figure out how to deal with the Sentinel later. It's Chihiro, my little sister. If there's any chance she made it out of that hell alive, then I have to find out.
Okay, that makes sense. BJ, think you can make it happen?
To 1945.
Please.
Fine.
Fine.
Activate gate.
A little sass in that fine.
Coordinates to Sector 5. Initiating shift.
That data unit. So it was with Natsuno Minami all this time.
I knew she was following me. 1945, Tokasaka Shrine.
Are we back?
Yeah. Question is, are we actually time traveling, or are we actually just going between different data points in a simulation?
Is it really that easy to travel through time?
Pretty cool, huh?
If we have the power to travel freely through time, can't I just send the Sentinel back to before the war starts?
Nope, that's impossible. We can't just jump around as far as we want. We can only travel 40 years at a time. Besides, this is as far back in the past as we can go.
I see. That's unfortunate.
To hit this. Because all it takes is for me to not to be paying attention to it and then see it just dying all at once.
For now, let's find Chihiro.
All right, let's go.
She's most likely at an evacuation shelter. If not, then I might find her at the Kurabe's house.
Move out. Autobots, roll out. Burnt ruins.
What's going on? The place is deserted. The factory and station are both empty. Radios are down. No one's answering. Where is everyone?
You see that?
It's that creature.
Okay, so that thing is an alien weapon, and it's here to invade Earth. The Sentinels were created to fight them off. This is just like what happened in the city from the future. After the aliens invaded, everyone was gone. Wait. If people are disappearing in the past, what's happening to everyone in my era?
The Kaiju aren't secret US military weapons. They're alien invaders from the future. And the Sentinels are the tools we need to defeat them. That's...
Uh-oh.
Tamao-san! What happened?
Vital signs are failing.
Uh-oh.
Condition is too critical for life support.
Tamao-san,
Oh, that's not good.
where's Chihiro?
Chihiro-chan is...
Emma Kurabe's flashback. Oh! Goto did take her.
Goto-san, what are you doing?
Let me go!
Please calm down, Miss Morimura.
Chihiro-chan! Where do you plan on taking her?
I apologize for what I've done to you, but you have no reason to worry.
Wait!
Goto. The one who was giving you medicine. Tamao-san!
Oh,
She disappeared.
this is a simulation. Maybe.
Does that mean the aliens got her?
Probably. It's likely that everyone is being held there. Until this world comes to an end.
Huh. Okay. That the plot thickens even more. Hey! Alright, we're gonna save you for last. I'm gonna legitimately save you for last because I got a feeling you're gonna provide a lot of answers. I said I was gonna keep on going on characters until we hit a point. I think what I'm gonna do is gonna go until about 70 to 80% on everyone, and then we'll jump from there. Alright, keep on going the Katara route. Sunset, Kaide River Railroad, 1985. I can't, what I want to have happen, this is why I'm going to save Godo for last. I want to have happen is I want to do Godo's backstory. And it's going to be like, oh no, everyone else here is idiots. They're all like, they're fucking things up or they're being teenage angst bullshit or something. And he's actually going to be like, no, I kidnapped the girl because Tamao is, you know, a fake robot alien thing. And, he, you know, the little girl's the only real person here or some shit. And everyone else is just in like a weird dream simulation thing. Like, I want it to be that he's actually just been the goodest guy the entire time, but he's just a bit of an ass. But he's done, but maybe it's because he's done this so many times. He's kind of getting a little over it and dealing with everyone's shit.
Renya Goto. He's the one who took Chihiro from me. He might be the same guy that Tamao-san gets her pills from. That scout. All I know, according to Natsuno-san, a boy named Renya Goto attends school in this era. He can apparently travel through time too. And BJ said he's from 80 years in the future. Natsuno-san, I admit, she's... Back in 1945, everyone mysteriously vanished.
They were taken.
But here in 1985, 40 years later, there's no historical evidence or impact from that event. It reminds me of a concept I read about in a science book. The idea of two similar parallel worlds. According to the history of this era, it has indeed been 40 years. But this era doesn't seem to be based on the era I'm from. The two aren't connected. Perhaps this isn't really time travel after all. Renya Goto. He's the one who took Chihiro from me. If he's in 1985, then Chihiro will be with him.
Let me just... a little straighter. Something I've been doing lately that has actually, I think, for me, has helped out a little bit and made my posture feel a little better is, like, just for a few seconds, or like, you know, 10 seconds or so at a time, and like for a total like 5 minutes throughout the whole day. I don't necessarily have like a pull-up bar, but my dad's house has a deck on it that has a little overhang. And on the overhang, there's some rafters you can hang on, and I'll just hang on those for, you know, 10 seconds at a time. It has greatly helped me out. I know I need to get different chairs. I'm using this one for now, but I've been talking about it for a while of getting a better, much better office chairs that are better suited for what I'm doing. But yeah, me just doing that has helped me out so much. I've always had like halfway decent posture, but that has helped out where I feel less inclined to fall into having bad posture.
Even if I do bring the Sentinel back home, how can I bring myself to fight? The ones I swore to protect are gone. Our mothers, Chihiro took the Kaiju.
Alright. Do the same
The
things.
lights from this era stay on at night. Don't need to carry a lantern around.
Oh, whoops. Let me click on that. Oh, interesting. I can't click on Sentinel anymore.
Could he be at the school? I don't care what it takes. I'm going to find him. And I'm going to get Chihiro back.
Choose Sakura High School. Sunset, visiting my alma mater, and Sakura Ward. Sunset, Sakura High School, front gate.
Renya Goto is Natsuno-san's senpai. He also attends the school in 1985. And according to BJ, he's from even further into the future.
Alright, Fluffy. Alright. To Athletics Building.
Miura-kun.
Natsuno-san. Perfect timing. I
Oh.
was just about to go looking for you.
Same here. I've been worried about you, Miura-kun.
Thanks, but I'm fine. In fact, I came here to find Renya Goto. But I have no idea what he looks like or how he dresses. Could you point him out to me?
That might be a little tough. Goto-senpai hasn't been back on campus. I asked around and no teacher knows where he lives.
Well, that's a problem.
Oh, Natsuno-chan.
Miyuko!
She knows.
Done with practice already?
Oh, you have that picture of Goto-senpai, right? The one you took when he wasn't looking?
Hey! Not
Damn.
so loud!
Sorry. So do you have it?
Yeah.
Yes, this is it! Miura-kun! Look, I've got a picture of Goto-senpai.
Okay.
Pardon my interruption.
He's the tall guy in the back.
This here is Renya Goto? The one with the glasses?
Yep, that's him. Thanks, Miwako.
How could this be? The man I saw at the park was Renya Goto. The bastard who kidnapped Chihiro.
To the park. $1,600 heading to Ayami Pass. Ayami Park. And there's Chihiro.
Chihiro? It really is you, isn't it? Please say something. Chihiro. I found this. It survived the air raid. I meant to give it back to you earlier. This is your favorite stuffed animal, isn't it?
Big brother.
Don't lose it again, all right?
I won't.
Chihiro, it really is you. I'm
Oh.
so relieved you're safe.
Shout out to the voice actor.
I suppose it's true. It's not like my memories were displaced.
Oh.
My blissful dependency as your little sister. It's become part of my identity.
Oh dear.
Denial can cause enormous strain to one's psyche.
Chihiro?
She's the mastermind.
Are you okay?
Better than okay. I've regained my original memories. I'm Chihiro Morimura.
Morimura?
You're the one who insisted on keeping that a secret. Yet you gave it away in the end.
It's you.
Sometimes a bold change in plans is necessary.
Hmm.
You know that better than anyone. Wouldn't you, Goto-kun?
I didn't expect to see you here.
Renya Goto. What the hell did you do to Chihiro?
I don't appreciate the hostility. But what you see here is Chihiro in her original state. She was never your little sister to begin with.
Shut up. I'm not listening to a word you say.
I
won't forgive you. And I will avenge Tamao-san.
I believe you misunderstand the situation.
yeah.
Chihiro, listen to your big brother and come with me. We're going.
Where exactly? Back to 1945 where no one's left? Don't you see? It doesn't matter where we run. If we have any hopes of preventing the loop, we need to prioritize gaining control over all systems. You've always been the dependable type. You used to be an excellent design engineer.
What are you talking about?
I'll always be on your side, Chihiro. That's what you told me, remember? So please, cooperate. Is everything prepared, Goto-kun?
Already.
Good. Then I shouldn't waste any more time. Let's hurry.
Chihiro!
Don't even bother.
Get out of my way. Chihiro is coming with me.
She's being targeted for assassination. And I highly doubt you have the capacity to protect her.
What?
Yeah.
Who would...
A Sekigahara. Should you decide to cooperate, let me know.
Sekigahara. Did he travel through time too?
Yeah, man.
Is that how he got here?
Oh, I didn't use the thought bubble on. Sure. Flashback. Sakura National Award Wooden Building, 1944.
Tamao-san. The military police are gone for now.
How are things looking?
They're searching for Kiriko-san.
I can't believe she's a spy.
They seem to think she's associated with him. He must have dragged her into this. I just don't understand. Why protect a wanted man?
That woman... Her name isn't Kiriko Doji. And she doesn't come from this world.
You're a lunatic.
I don't get it. What could she want with the Sentinel?
You know about the Sentinel? You really are a spy.
Everyone knows about it, man.
If she were to try and escape, she'd likely use the gate. If we leave now, we might be able to catch up to her.
Sekigahara-san, please, I have to know the truth. I was told that my parents aren't really my parents. And that I was brought here from the future.
Is that what Kiriko Doji told you?
I don't know why she'd lie. But I think that explains the dreams I keep having.
She's tampered with your memories.
He's out of his mind.
Plot
Don't
thickens.
listen to a word he says, Tamao-san. We should just turn him in.
Keitaro-san, please. I don't want it to come to that.
Keitaro? As in Keitaro Miura?
How the hell do you know my name?
I see. So it's you.
Yeah, we're best friends.
What are you on about now?
You and I have been fighting alongside each other.
I've never seen you before in my life.
The Miura of this era hasn't. The Miura of the future has.
The future?
Yes. He no longer has his physical body. His consciousness is currently stored inside a scout unit.
Is he BJ?
Then, Keitaro-san is...
One and the same.
I've had enough of this nonsense. You, come with me. I'm taking you in.
Don't move.
Sekigahara-san!
You bastard.
Like you said, I'm out of my mind. Poison is coursing through my brain as we speak.
Mystery Files Update 2. Event Archives 3. Close results. Alright. What we will do is we need to... I want to check out something in his head. Yes, recall Chihiro. 1600 hours and the IME pass.
Our mother's...
Okay.
I suppose it's like better than a. That's what. Is everything good? Let's.
It's interesting that that conversation can happen on either side of the frame. Okay, nothing did update. Okay, end the flashback. That's fine. Okay. So we hit the wall for our boy Keitaro. So we are missing one scene early on. Okay. Pretty good idea of his story threads. Interesting. So technically that scene with his sister happens before... Huh. No, wait, I'm an idiot. No, he sees her. Okay, no, I'm just an idiot. I looked at that scene wrong. Okay. All right, we have hit the wall with Taro. And let's take a peek at the all events tab. So you've got a bunch. What we need to do is mystery files, see what has updated. So Natsuno Minami in 2188 is Professor Yuki Takemiya's daughter, as well as Keitaro Miura's girlfriend. After shifting to 1985, Miura ends up staying at the Kurabi residence thanks to Natsuno Minami's referral. That same day, Megumi Yakushiji, who happens to be staying there, cooks up some meat he knows only as hamburger, which had him in awe from his first delicious bite. Taro Mira, 2188. In the 2188 world, Taro Mira is an engineer and Natsuo Minami's boyfriend. He's also an acquaintance of Professor Yuki Takemiya, Minami's mother. As a history buff, he's particularly fascinated by the Pacific War that occurred 200 years ago. Interesting. Yuki Takemiya, 2188. Professor Yuki Takemiya in the 2188 world is Natsuno Minami's mother. She uses her maiden name Takemiya as she's already divorced her husband. She feels bad that her daughter Minami had to go through the divorce. That's a good detail. Park Ayame Park is located at the top of a small hill. It used to be called Ayame Pass, which back when the munitions factory was still there. All right, getting a better idea, better handle on things. Let's see. Need to go through a ton of their story. All right. Let's hit up Megumi. Actually, you know what, we're gonna break this up a little bit. We've done a lot of story already. We're gonna do a mission of combat, and then we're going to hit up Megumi, and then we're gonna do a mission of combat, and then I think I'm gonna start doing a bit more swapping back and forth, so that way we can break up the pacing a little bit. All right, we're still on intense. Good. I still got my battle score. Okay. Okay, what do I need to do? Many long-range specialized kaiju will appear. S-rank rewards. Actually, let's do the boss one. No, redo the boss one. Yeah. So we've already got the bonus objectives, so I'm not too worried about it. All right, and this is the flyer, the aerial unit, so we need to have we got a fuck ton of points, so let's go ahead. Alright, let's go ahead and enhance some of you guys. Let's get everything up to the first level at least.
Let's go.
Not a problem.
You know what, let's try and do this with 4 again.
Here goes.
Let's go.
So let's see what I can do. Yeah, let's enhance the squad we're taking first, and then we'll go from there. Oh shit, it just occurred to me I don't have anyone with EMPs. No, he has an EMP, good. And Demolisher Blade, we want that up. Alright, let's see. Let's try and do. Let's just do this again, but more better. Because if I could do the bonus objectives, that will help out a lot. Alright, yeah, we're gonna try the boss one again. And just. Let's do the combat save. Alright, I got 2 characters that have EMPs. Alright, she's the long range one, so I don't need her to be that close, but let's get you to the river.
Ought to be used to fights by now. I'll try.
I have you just charge in there.
Okay, let's do this. Still not used to this thing. Number 21.
I'll take them down quick.
Let's get a sentry gun right away.
I'm in range.
I gotta keep my spirits up.
Let's see how many we can take out in one fell swoop.
How's that?
That helps out quite a lot, actually. There we go.
That's what you get. As long as I can keep this thing moving.
And take out everyone.
Nice. You're scrapped. Got a target on my back. They're like any other punks.
Anti-air. There we go.
No fight I can't win. Get ready. That do it?
Did some damage at least.
Gotta do something. Front range.
Where's my anti-air? Let's
Be okay.
need to move you forward.
Number 7, let's go, Mountaino.
Let's throw a guardian right over here. Nope. Let's actually throw a sentry gun right there.
No point overthinking it.
I'll charge you.
Gotta do something.
What's the plan?
Alright, I'll deal with some of them. Alright. That's just just outside my
Gotta
range.
keep my spirits up.
Take it. Got him. Big mistake, pal.
But he can do it.
I'm right here. Take it.
Gonna be okay. Definitely.
Got some anti-air.
Get it! How's that?
Deal with all that crap.
No point overthinking it.
Demolisher blade. Cut that thing up. Attaboy.
No fight I can't win.
Confirm termination of Terror Carrier Daimo signature.
PGM.
Let's go, Mountaino.
Where is main battery railgun? Let's just do some long-range missiles. There we go.
What do I do?
Let's catch all these guys.
Yeah! That's what you get!
I can help. I'll take them down quick.
Shit.
Okay,
What's the situation?
Let's charge your EP so that way I can.
I can keep this thing moving.
Let's just get in the center. Multi-lock missiles. Let's go.
Nice! Keep it up! I'll try. Class is in
Yeah, boy.
What are you doing out there? Are you trying to get yourself killed?
Calm down, idiot.
You're the idiot. Just please be careful.
Okay. That was a lot of damage I did not need, so we'll go back and retry this. A little less suckitude.
What? I'll take them down. I'll just...
Fire them.
Gonna be okay. Definitely. Gotta keep it together. Number 17 is gone.
Come on!
I got that bunch. Oh, so that gets you way over there.
Let's do this. Come on!
Hell yeah.
That do it?
That's a lot of damage.
Gotta do something. How's that? I beat him.
I'll try.
It's good effect.
Okay. What now? Number 10, move. They're like any other dogs. No fight I can't win.
Just wipe out this bunch. There we go.
Say your prayer. What do I do? They're like any other punks. I'm right here. Get bent.
Get bent.
I'll take them down
That's
quick.
right. Getting our sentry gun going.
Let's go, Sentinel. Just watch. Hit it. Gotcha.
Decent damage.
No point overthinking it.
Demolish a blade. Cut that thing up.
Got him. As long as I can keep this thing moving. Get ready. That do it?
Oh, just not enough.
Okay. What now?
Gonna be okay. Definitely.
There we go. I just had enough.
Okay. What's the plan?
Just get in the center of them and just fire off a metric fuck ton of rockets. Yeah, clear out a whole bunch of the ads.
Let's go, Sentinel.
Long range rockets. Let's get this bunch for sure.
How's that? Take that. I need to think. I can help.
Leave it to me.
Let's charge up.
I'm used to fights by now. They're like any other. Okay. What now? I'll try.
EMP them.
Take it.
That'll make things a little easier.
No fight I can't win.
Let's take out this bunch this time.
Get wrecked. Nice. Keep it up.
Some good damage, good damage. Rock their shit.
Come on! Get bit! No way!
Do something. Just what? Hit it! I did!
Got a target!
I can do it!
I can keep this thing moving.
Yeah.
Don't screw with me! How's that?
That boy.
We're overthinking it.
Ground pound both of them.
What's the situation? I'll take them down quick. Number
Move forward
14,
some.
beginning movement.
Good timing. What do I do?
Finish that one off.
The pain! Get bit! That's it!
What's the situation?
Let's get in there. Sentry gun. She's going to have to deal with those guys. Here.
As long as I can keep this thing moving. That do it?
I'll show what to do.
Piece of damage. EMP those. There we go.
This could get ugly.
Give me some extra time. Oh, I think it's in the air. Fuck.
Come right here.
Go back down to the ground.
Okay, what's the plan? Here you go. How's that? Damn good, you. I'll try.
Punch the shit out of it.
Got him. That's what you
Oh
get.
boy. Much easier time.
Activation confirmed. The terminal is now confirmed.
We did it.
They've changed targets.
They're already on the...
I haven't hit my... Whoa, hey!
We don't need orange sentinels. You can relax, kids.
I won't be long.
Find them.
That's why she calls everyone's kids, because she's used to being mom. Probably. Alright, yeah, we took a significant amount of damage
Come on,
though.
guys. We got some ass to kick.
He was the MVP. Not alone. There we go. We got that S rank. No, we're gonna go to. Excuse me. All right, everyone's good to go. All right, gonna be a lot of long range BS. Need to get an S rank. So second generation only. So no first and no fourth, right? Yeah. So it has to be from this bunch. Has to be the long range and all rounder teams. That's fine. So no flight support, no melee. Okay,
Leave it to me.
No problem.
that's simple. They got clear within 60 seconds. Okay, easy, easy peasy. So let's see, boy Jiro, how you doing, buddy? That's your gun. Let's get you equipped. This is upgrade. There we go. That's fine. Okay. Easy peasy. Easy peasy Japanesey. I'm confident in this one. And we'll... No, I didn't want to do that. That. Yes, save. That's our combat save.
Everyone here?
Is it just me,
second generation Sentinels are more heavily armed than other models, but also more heavy in general. They're well over 2,000 tons, so careful where you step. Don't want to crash through some underground structure. The fusion
Got that big
reactor on
dumpy.
it is pretty heavy, but its energy output is off the charts. Enough that it can power a plasma arc fusion cutter. Once you know how to use that, you'll be slicing up kaiju like a knife through butter.
Their original purpose was to break down massive pillars for high-rise buildings. Of course they'd be heavy.
Yeah.
But in a close quarters fight, that 1,300-ton grip strength will come in handy.
They got that grip though. Okay, let's take a look. Health. Good. How YouTube stream going? YouTube is doing fine. YouTube is doing fine. Yes, yes. Oh, you didn't like me doing that, huh? Oh yeah.
Everyone here?
Is it just me, or is my robot a little slower than everyone else's?
The second generation Sentinels are more heavily armed than other models. They're well over 2,000 tons, so careful where you step. Don't want to crash through some underground structure. The fusion reactor on it is pretty heavy, but its energy output is off the charts. Enough that it can power a plasma arc fusion cutter. Once you know how to use that, you'll be slicing up kaiju like a knife through butter.
Their original purpose was to break down massive pillars for high-rise buildings. Of course they'd be heavy. But in a close quarters fight, that 1,300-ton grip strength will come in handy.
Second generation models are linked to a squad of support units too. They'll respond to distress calls. If you can figure out the best time to use them, you might just turn the tides of battle.
I don't know if I can remember all that.
Alright. Really quick. 1 second. No, we're about to enter combat, but fix it. Alright, trying to see why we're getting a few drop frames. Doing this. I know. Maybe this will help matters. I think it's on the capture card. Now suddenly everything's fine, so it has to be that this is the problem. Let me just... Okay. I'm going to start the stream in a few minutes. Save. Game's gonna be still running, but I'm just gonna go ahead and restart the stream. Fine, it's at 2-hour mark anyway, so I'm gonna take a few minutes and figure out why I was just having some frame back.